What's up, y'all? Welcome to the opener for the 09-010 off-season late model series opener here at the South Georgia Motorsports Park. This is an interesting sound pack. Well, it's the best we've got for now. Anyways, yeah, I found a good late model sound pack on the internet, but the link to it was broken on MediaFire, so I couldn't use it. That sucks. It's really disappointing. But either way, I'm not gonna let that stop us. We're about to go green. Here we go. We are racing. Johnny Clark jumps ahead, and we're racing in the late models. Wrecking in the back, and we're gonna have a quick caution here. Oh, upside down. It's going to be more than a quick caution. That's Cassius Clark on his roof. Big damage for Randy Turner and Donnie Whitten as well. Mike Stevens with some damage. Very quick yellow there. Turning the 8 car of Clark upside down. Give me 1 second to fix these frame rate issues. All right, we're back. Let's take a look at the replay here. The 8 getting turned sideways and then just gets hit by multiple cars, propelling that 8 car up in the air, and somehow he kept it rolling after that, but got him upside down. Green flag back in the air. Off turn number 4, Johnny Clark on the inside, Cole Pern to his outside. What a mix of drivers here. As Pern tries to pinch him down, gets to run down the back straightaway. These first 2 races this off-season will be here in the state of Georgia. Kind of a tradition for this series to start off that way. It's the home for Money Car. Still side by side, hard battle for the race lead here. Behind him, Jesus Hernandez in the 12 up to 3rd. As he's gotten clear of the 47 car that's being driven by Kelly Moore. Still side by side down the back straightaway. And down in the 3 and 4. Excuse me, I apologize. Pern with a really big run off the corner. Clark almost washed up the banking into him there off turn number 2. He's doing everything he can to hold on to the inside, but Pern powers off turn number 4 and led the lap that time at the line. Now once again up high, using these sharp corner exits to his advantage, getting that rotation and clearing the 54 car. Further back, we still got some competition all throughout the field. Drivers everywhere, including Kyle Busch in the 51. Trying to get some experience. Not some experience, but stay experienced over this offseason. Doesn't want to have to shake off the rust at the beginning of this upcoming season. Same with Kevin Harvick in the 29 and the 97 of Chris Mack. We're used to seeing those 3 run these super late model races here over the off season. 3 wide back here, beating and banging as we head into 3 and 4. The 74 of Jarrett Johnson. Brother to Jimmy. Also trying to just stay fresh here over the off season. Ben Rowe underneath Eddie McDonald. McDonald, another driver we've seen in the higher up divisions. He ran full time this past season in the what will be the Money Car Lights Atlantic Series this upcoming year. That's where he ran his rookie year. So just trying to stay acclimated to things here. As Jesus Hernandez, we've seen him in the Monte Carlo Lights National Series in the past. He's working his way up to second, looking underneath Cassius Clark, who has just fallen off a cliff since the drop of the green flag. Started on the pole, but hasn't stayed towards the front at all. And look at this, Ben Rowe looking underneath. Eddie McDonald back there. That's Mike Rowe right behind him. He's trying to hang on to that spot and fend off Dion Verhoeven. You see side by side there, McDonald and Rowe. So Ben Rowe is almost clear. McDonald fights back. Mike Rowe wheeling him in. Further back, 3 wide, as Daniel Roy's on the inside. And they are close out of turn number 4 here. In the middle, that's Scott Alexander, Kevin Harvick up on the high side. Derek Brandstrom, another Lights Atlantic driver, right in front of this pack, and he's way off the pace. I believe he's going a lap down. No, he's on the lead lap. These guys are just way faster than him, battling each other and still managing to catch him. And now getting to his rear bumper, getting very impatient here as we approach the halfway point of this race. Forgotten series on the channel, Money's late model racing division. If anyone was around back then, you'd remember with this track, the banking isn't too different on the bottom. It's flatter, but not too flat. I would take a wider arc entering the corner, cut down low on corner exit, and get up underneath somebody and get a huge run out of the corners. Surprising that we don't see these drivers trying that. So we are catching lap traffic. Bottom is the 97 of Chris Duncan. The other 97, Adam Bates, flies by on his high side, gets to the outside of Kyle Busch as well. Busch battling back on the inside. They're fighting tooth and nail for every position. Mark Gibson in the field as well, another former Monte Carlo Lights national driver. Meanwhile, up at the front of the field, Cole Pern, the Canadian Jesus Hernandez, the Hispanic driver. All 3 continents being represented here. Hernandez from Mexico, Telmex in the front of that car. All 3 North American countries being represented, and here comes Hernandez using the lap car as a pick to take the lead away from Cole Pern. Pern now is going to dive inside of that 53. Alan Wilson in the 53 machine, staying up high, staying out of the way. Cassius Clark is reeling these 2 back in, thanks to the lap traffic. 47 back there as well. Kelly Moore in the mix. Harvick trying to deal with the lap car. He'll get by him cleanly. Uh-oh, battle brewing here. Brandstrom is still dropping back. The 17 now to his inside. It's going to take the spot away down into 1 and 2. Unable to clear him completely off of 2, but now dives underneath and will clear him out of turn number 4. Jesus Hernandez out in front for now. He was faster than Cole Pern, but was Cole saving his stuff a little bit? He has the fastest lap so far of the race. Cole Pern, though, isn't too far behind. If they catch another batch of lap traffic at the wrong time, this could be anyone's race. Cassius Clark, don't count him out. He's still in the mix. The 47 to Kelly Moore is back there as well. These guys are way too close for any slip-ups. Ben Rowe back there. He's going to be a long shot in this one, but he's still there. If lap traffic benefits him enough, he could slice his way up there and win. He's got 15 laps to go. And it's still anyone's game. So it's Hernandez, it's Pern, it's Clark, Moore, Rowe. 24 right there behind. That's Mike Rowe. The Rowe's going at it here. And the 71 losing the spot to Dion Verhoeven. One less spot for Eddie McDonald by the end of this one. Jarrett Johnson trying to reel those guys back in. But out in front, it is all Jesus Hernandez. Lap car, heavy front end damage right in front of him there off turn 2. So now this is going to be a game of just timing. Can Hernandez time this right, or will he get held up by the number 1 machine? Excuse me, sorry. Cole Pern watching that 12 car get smaller and smaller out of his windshield, but still hanging on to hope. He does have an opportunity with the 1 car here. Randy Turner got in that wreck. The next car in line is Jay Fogelman. Excuse me. I apologize. My throat closed up big time there. I had to clear my throat to be able to talk. The 12, Hernandez might have caught him in the wrong spot. Finally gets underneath. Didn't have a big enough run. He's gonna have to hold his position behind that 1 car for 1 more corner. Excellent patience being shown by that 12 car. He's got a decent lead, at a full second lead. Wasn't afraid to use up some of it to get by that lapped car safely without causing any incident or slowing himself down any further. Now catching another one. It's the 26 going another lap down. Mike Stevens way off the pace, and he can't carry that momentum up to the wall on corner exit. He's gonna have to enter shallower through 3 and 4. Let's see how Cole Pern navigates these guys. They're about to go side by side in front of Cole Pern. Pern might have it worse here as he tries to follow the 1 car through, and he will. Gets down on the flat like I mentioned earlier. Will he do it again? Down on the flat a little bit, over the seam, getting that thing to rotate. He gets underneath the 1 car, smooth sailing. We've got a bunch more lap cars. The 4 of Jay Fogelman, the 93 of DJ Shaw, and the 60 Matt Box as well. Watching these battles play out. Look at this pack. They're not gonna, I don't think Hernandez is going to catch all of these guys, but he's got a couple of them to deal with. As we come to the white flag here, it'll be 1 lap to go. And I know Cole Pern wishes this race was a little bit shorter. White flag in the air. Pern wishes he had just a couple more laps, because look at how bad Jesus Hernandez is getting held up side by side with lap traffic in front of him. But he's going to take it easy off of turn number 4 here. Nothing to worry about, but he is going to turn him anyways. Jesus Hernandez wins at South Georgia Motorsports Park. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he was trying to just slide up behind those guys, but he ended up hooking the 93 down in the J. Fogelman, and they go in the outside wall coming across the start-finish line. Yeah, he gets into that 93 car. A cliche. How do you say that? Is it Etienne? Etienne? We'll figure it out, but Jesus Hernandez with a big mistake there at the end, but it doesn't matter. He won that race in dominant fashion, driving his way up to the front from P3. That will do it. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all next time. Till then, peace.